Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to a very important episode in which we're gonna exclusively talk about this formation talent tree. I'm gonna show you what is the best way to assign your points, but not just that. I'm gonna give you a very important tip, which is a setting within this perk tree, which you really have to pay attention that it's selected correctly. So first of all, I hope you guys saw the video which I made regarding the eagle formation and how to approach this. In other words, use it to your advantage and do not panic seeing a new item implemented in game, because this formation is far weaker than the shark formation. So if you missed that video regarding this formation, please go and check it out. What I'm going to show you right here, what I've done in the last 2 days, I've done a few upgrades right here, like being level 2 right here. The specialization on the eagle I haven't touched because these items right here are super expensive. And also I have upgraded the eagle formation to level 9, and I use a lot of free items, like from the Eternal Land you have some of those chests, and I also bought here and there a little pack, but you're gonna understand soon why I've done this, besides of the fact that I'm a super hasty person. So let's have a look at the tree right here and set up the priorities. Now, I have spoken about this in that last episode, and I hope you guys watch it. You have to set your goal correctly. So the first goal is definitely this one right here. After this, the next goal, it's this one right here to give you a +1 for all slots. And of course, if you want to define also the last goal, for the time being, the shadow of the shark is the most important one. We have explained that in a video, but what we are doing differently in this video, we're gonna answer the question, how should we assign the points in between these stages? So you're gonna see I'm gonna reach this one right here. So the question is, what do I do next? That's super important, and please pay attention. So let's start with this. And it costs you 6 points at the beginning, and you also have to bring it to level 5. Otherwise it would not unlock the next tier. So let's do that very fast. So you see at the beginning it costs you 6 points, but later on it's going to be far more expensive, and of course those key milestones will going to cost you far more. So let's level up here. So of course we have here a very nice DEF, so let's bring this also to level 5. And up this point right now I'm still having 85 points, and let's do this. And you see right here it costs you 30 points, so that's a lot. Okay, so now we have still 55 points. What should we do right now? Should we work towards this one right here, or do we have a better approach? Now, when we see here left and right, I'm going to have an attack and of course an HP. I don't think this is a good idea actually to invest my points right here. And you also see up now I have to start to pay 7 talent points in order to get 1 level. So this is exactly what I'm recommending to you guys, to actually go on the right side of the talent tree and start working on this. And you're gonna see in a second why. So let's level up this to level 5, and that's exactly why right here, guys, because instead of investing my points to get some more attack or some more HP, I'm gonna get some more DEF, which is among the strongest stats we have in game right now. So this is exactly how you should approach this. Now, I promised you guys in this video I will also gonna show you one setting which you really have to pay attention to be set correctly. And if it's set correctly, it's this one right here, the evolve. It stays right here. The formation shark gets a +1. What does this exactly mean? Let me show you right here. When you check the promotes, it says I am allowed to use +20 units on those reinforcement slots right here, which are this one here on the screen. But due to that +1, here is a battle report right here in which you see me actually having 24 units right here. I'm going to quickly press the replay in order also to see right there 24 units instead of 20. So this is absolutely super important, because again the shark formation is the strongest formation we have in game right now. But let's go back to these settings right here, because you're gonna see here a button called switch. Now if you just press it, you get a message on the screen that the switch was successful, but it actually didn't work. And you also see here in the current talent buff still shark formation +1. So if you want to change, which I strongly advised you against, you really have to come here, and I'm gonna zoom here because you really have to select first the scorpion formation. And when you now press the switch, now you're seeing right here, the formation scorpion gets a +1 tier, which is far weaker than using this tool right here for the shark formations. So that's exactly what you have to do in this talent tree. Once you reach this milestone right here, make sure, guys, you have selected the correct formation, which gets a +1, and verify, of course, if it's indeed activated for the shark formation. This is extremely and super important. So anyways, beautiful people, I think this was a very important episode in which not just that I showed you how to assign your points, I have also showed you this switch function, and you really have to pay attention to have it selected for the shark formation, because it's the strongest formation we have right now in Top War when it comes down to the PvP and also when it comes down to PvE. And also verify it by checking the current talent buff, and you see exactly which formation has this buff active right now. So again, it's super important to mention right here, do not stress yourself seeing River Game adding this extra formation, because you can use this to your advantage, and you see me actually doing exactly that, because the first upgrades for the new formation, for its levels, it's actually super cheap and requires a lot less items, but also at the same time can generate a few talent points. So yeah, I actually planned to upload this video yesterday, but I started the day at 7:30 a.m. by answering DMs, and I ended up the day by still answering DMs, so it was roughly around 13 hours non-stop and permanent answering DMs, which means in general, just because you don't see me uploading a video every single day doesn't mean I'm on holidays. So yeah, beautiful people, that's why it's super important to take a moment of your time and check if you are subscribed to this channel, in order to motivate me to carry on. And not just that, you're amplifying our voice whenever we are going to River Game and ask for more game tools, which benefits also the free-to-play, low budget or medium budget players, because in game those are our friends. So that's the minimum support by subscribing to this channel. But guys, you can help me even more by simply reading the messages from the videos. And I know there are a lot of players out there which understands this video very fast, and some of our players have even a higher knowledge than me. So please guys, if you want to support me, jump in the comments and answer some of these simple questions for you, because that helps me massively in order to structure my time in a more efficient way. So beautiful people, thank you for watching, and don't forget to see me in the next episode. Ciao.